So we've been working on numerous Agile transformations at Improving and a lot of Agile engagements. And over time, we came to discover a phenomena that we didn't expect. And that is there's a classification of people who have been struggling with the use and practice of Agile practices, and they are the introverts. And it turns out the introverts are really the majority of the population that we work with. Because if you look at a lot of these Agile practices, there are meetings, daily meetings, there's meetings at the beginning and end of every sprint. We're sitting in open office spaces, working together and collaborating. And while the extroverts are getting a kick out of it, the introverts are feeling tired and exhausted at the end of the day because it's not their comfort zone. It's not their recharge time. It doesn't mean that the introverts don't want to interact with other people. They actually enjoy it in most cases, but they also need to offset that with the opportunity to have think time, quiet time, a place they can go to work and get their job done and do the tasks on a daily basis and to help the team accomplish their sprint goals. So as we work with teams, we're not saying don't have all these meetings, don't work together, don't have these open office environments. Rather, we're saying it's important for the team to establish its own rules of engagement. We usually call them working agreements, so that they can establish what works best for them. And we found a number of things have been effective. One in particular that's been popular is a team establishes quiet hours. 2 hours, 3 hours a day, whatever time frame the team decides, they agree they're not going to have meetings, they're not going to interrupt each other. That will be the time that the introverts can feel safe, sitting alone in their workspace, accomplishing tasks, knowing that they're not going to be interrupted by people in the middle of their work. Others are just having a quiet place where the quiet zone, where when I escape my cube or the common area that the team works and I go to the quiet zone, then I know not to interrupt other people or that people aren't going to interrupt me there as well. But there have to be agreements that I have to come back. It's not that the introverts get an opportunity to escape and never interact with the team. So generally, as a group, they have to come to some agreement on what a reasonable balance level is. Generally, though, it's really about empathy. The people who are not introverts being empathetic to needs of the introverts. But conversely, the introverts need to be empathetic to the fact the extroverts like to interact as part of their way of being, their behavioral style, their personality. So that has to be accommodated as well. So it's not about going one way or the other. It's more about the team generally coming together and operating in a manner where we're empathetic towards the other's behavioral and emotional needs as they work in their work environment.